The people knew that they were not to have any other gods before Yahweh. They were not to make for themselves carved image or to bow down to it or to worship it. They were without excuse, and they stood condemned in their idolatry as direct defiance of God's covenant law with his people. The description in these verses is the crux of why idolatry is so rebellious and ruinous. Take note of the description of the tablets in verse 15 and 16. First of all, there was 2 tablets in Moses' hands, identical in content. That was common practice in these days. When a covenant was formed, both parties would have a copy of it so that there would be accountability and they would know what they had agreed to. More specifically, the description declares that the laws were the very words of God. Notice in verse 16, the work of God, and the writing was the writing of God. They were not even just inscribed or recorded by Moses, they were engraved by God himself. So by all accounts, these tablets should have been the most valuable and the most precious pieces of possession on this earth. And they were held in the property of the Israelite people. But what does Israel do with them? They defy them. The tablets were filled from top to bottom on both sides of the tablets because God's law was complete to his people, lacking in nothing. How did Israel regard them? With indifference. What was Israel's reaction to these laws from God? Rebellion. Because idolatry is rebellion. Idolatry defies God's law and ultimately it condemns a people.